What's the best time frame chart to trade? You've got so many options now and it can be very confusing. So let me help you with that and more right now. Hey traders, it's Andrew Mitchem here at the Forex Trading Coach with video and podcast number 451. And I get asked the question every week, Andrew, what's the best time frame chart to trade? And that's it. People get very confused. They want to know the best. And the answer is really there is no one best time frame. But as a trader, I believe that you need to look at multiple time frame charts. Now, the issue that a lot of people have is they might be seeing a potential buy trade on one time frame. And you might have seen a downtrend and the trend looks like it's reversing, the market looks very oversold, and you're thinking, I'm looking for opportunities here to buy it back up again. And that may be on, let's say, a 1 hour chart. And then you go to like a 4 hour or 6 hour or daily chart, and it's clearly in a downtrend. And you're going, but I'm now looking at this being overbought and it looking like it's going to fall. But when I click through to a different time frame, it looks like it's going to start rising. And that complete confusion, and you're not really sure what's happening in the market. And I suppose now with MT5, if you're on MT5, you now have the option of far more built-in time frame charts that MT4 never offered. As an example, you can trade 2 hour, 3 hour, 6, 8, 12 hour charts that on MT4, they were never there as standard time frame charts. And so potentially this leads to even more confusion for people because they've got even more time frames to scan through. And you can even go down to the number of minutes on MT5 as well. By the way, I suggest that you don't trade anything shorter than a 1 hour chart ever. It's just not worth it. So you can see the confusion that people have there. So for me, when I analyze the market each week, at the beginning of each week, I go through the weekly charts and I look at the anticipated strength and weaknesses on different currencies and the currency pairs. In other words, where I'm seeing on the bigger time frame, likely movement up or down for that week. I do the same each day based off the daily charts as well. So I say that within the day, the next 24 hours, this is looking like the euro is looking really strong and the US is looking really weak. Therefore, the euro, US dollar, I'm anticipating it's going to go up. Doesn't mean to say I'm just simply taking a buy trade, but it means to say that I'm preferring buy trades if I see them. If my weekly analysis suggests that the euro US is heading up and my daily does, then I'm really ideally focusing on looking for buy trades on the euro US on maybe like a 12-hour chart or 4 hour, whatever it might be that you're trading. Still according to your candle pattern. But you can see the issue that people have with the confusion of different time frames and what they're saying. So I think it's also really important that you only trade at the close of a candle as well. That stops a lot of the confusion. And at that time, everything's set. Any indicators that you're using, whatever it might be, stochastics, MACD, RSI, whatever it is you're using, that is set and those levels do not move once the candle has closed. And what you can also do at that time is save yourself a lot of time. Now, at 5 p.m. New York time, at the close of the day and the open of the new day on the Forex market, you can trade the daily charts, the 12 hour, the 8 hour, the 6 hour, and the 4 hour. I probably wouldn't go any lower than that at that time of the day. And at that time of the day, you can scan through your charts, look at those 5 time frame charts and do that really quickly. And then for me, I also try to look at 5 a.m. New York time, whereas I can look at the 12, the 6, the 4, the 3, the 2, and even down to the 1 hour charts because it's in the European time frame at that time. But it's really important when it comes to actually picking which time frame you're going to trade. For me, it comes down to which of those time frame charts is showing the best candle pattern and the best overall setup at that time. And with that, I mean, I want the cleanest pattern. I want the most protection for my trade. So has my trade bounced at a certain level? It does have, say, like the pivot point to protect it. Does it have a round number to protect it? All these things, I want as much protection around my stop loss as possible. So with the aim of if the trade starts to go against me, it doesn't go through these barriers, these different levels, and hit my stop loss. So I want protection around my stop loss. Likewise, I want the least path of resistance to my profit target. I don't want it to start having to go through on a buy trade previous swing highs or round numbers, etc. I want to make sure it has as little barriers as possible to get to my profit target. So it's all about which time frame chart shows me the best setup, the cleanest pattern at that time. And when it comes to actual trading itself, have a look at Blueberry Markets. I strongly recommend Blueberry Markets. I'm finding them really good. I'm loving their MT5 platform as well, by the way, with all the extra commodities and indices, the other additional more exotic Forex pairs as well, and just the ability to scan through those extra time frame charts very easily. I've just personally created 2 profiles, one for Forex, one for everything else on my MT5 account. And I've got a little script that basically says, make all of these 12-hour charts. And it just goes and puts them all as 12-hour charts, or make all of these 6-hour charts. If you don't have that, of course, you can just create different profiles for each time frame chart. But the ability to trade a lot more markets, the ease of going through lots of different time frame charts, and just a bunch of great people. Really good people, fantastic customer service. Again, this week I've received emails from people saying thanks for recommending Blueberry, finding that they're really good and people are happy with them. So that's very important when it comes to selecting a broker. So I hope that helps. Feel free to share this video or pass it around to anybody who you know might be struggling with different time frame charts and understanding that within the Forex market or any other market. And I'll see you this time next week. This is Andrew Mitchem here at the Forex Trading Coach. Bye for now.